Oh my goodness. 5:43 a.m. That's not a lot of time to play, but I'm here and I want to play. I want to make painted papers. So let's just do it. Um, and we just have to get going. I've been wanting to do this for some time, so we're just going to dive right in. I don't know how far we'll get with 30 minutes is the max that I have. Really, I should keep it even less than that. I'm gonna get my brayer out. I'm not using a gel plate. I have random 8.5 by 11 paper here. I actually think this is the Michaels paper. I have some papers over by my printer that are no longer in their packaging or marked, and this does not print well, so I assume it's the Michaels paper. Um, let's just get into this. I'm grabbing some ink, or sorry, some paint. I'm just grabbing different colors. I don't have any stencils with me. I don't know why. Hold on. I'm just grabbing paint here. Let me get my stuff going so I can see who might pop in for a few minutes. Miss Jody and Karen and Cinnamon G and Paula. Well, good morning. How are y'all? Let's see if any of the colors I grabbed match. Ooh, that's a wild bunch. Let's just go with these for right now. Oh, I could see that those could work. And I grabbed, okay, I kind of had a good draw here. Okay, here's my idea. I had it right when I went to bed last night. And then I was like, okay, remember. When you wake up in the morning, remember that you wanted to do patchwork painted papers. So here we go. I kind of had this idea from basically, it's like, I think it came from a combination of like swatching pages, you know, when you swatch paint and then, oh boy. So that's how today, okay, no problem. We got this. Pink on pink. It's going to be kind of hard to find where the paint hit that. There we go. So it's like a combination of swatches and masterboards, I think. I think I'm making it up, but maybe somebody else has done it. I have no idea. I just thought of it last night when I was going to sleep and repeated it in my mind about 3 times and went to sleep. Okay. So here's what my first attempt here. I want to kind of make like little patches of color that fill the page, but I also don't want to fill this page, I don't think. I think I want to just do this center. And yes, I should probably clean off my sponge between, oh, I know what I need to do. Let me just pick that up. It is still early. I'm going to bring this and just until my brush goes clean, right? I'll make little patchworks of color. I love painted pages, you guys. I love using them in my journals with, you know, like digital kits and stuff. I think they look so cool. They add texture and each one is unique. And I just love painted papers. I like making them too. Well, Paula, any size. Any size. Desiree at Include a Thank You sent me some that are like the smaller ones. I want to say they're probably like 2.5 by 3.5 or something, and I love them. I would like something larger. I kind of want A2. picking up some color here. Now, once you get the paint on the page, it doesn't mean that you're, I mean, you could be done, right? Like I could just make a bunch of kind of patchwork little things here and be done if I wanted that. But I'm wanting to come back on top of this and do some mark making after it dries. Will I have time in this live this morning? We don't know. Probably not. I do not like the green mixed with the pink. I thought I had most of the pink off my... We're going to have to live with that. I am applying this really thin so that it maybe can dry. The way I envision this in my head is that they're all connected. This green is so sheer if you want it to be. It's really cool color. These are Folk Art paints. This is their acrylic matte paint. And I really like these. I found them at Hobby Lobby. You guys, we have a brand new Hobby Lobby that is so much closer to my house. I don't have to get on the toll road anymore. Oh, me and Sparkle Heart saw it. Well, who spotted it? My hubby spotted it on the way home from church the other day. I had no idea they were building. I mean, this thing popped up lightning fast. And I kind of like it just like that, honestly, you guys. I think I'm going to leave it. Everything has a connector. Okay, let's leave that one. Let's get another sheet of paper. Let's do it again. Anyways, I'm super excited. And that's where all these paints came from. I have some journals I want to make, and so I want some painted papers to go into them. I want to use the Uniquely Creative flower kind of scrapbooking paper they sent me in a journal, and then I want to make one with a Dreams Etc. kit that I have. And these colors I think will go with those really well. Good morning, Messy Missy. How are you? I know, Karen, you are absolutely right. I should keep a journal. I used to do that by my bed. I used to dream about like card designs, and they were usually pretty good. And so I would keep a journal by my bed so I could jot down my dream or my ideas, because they, when I'm in the flow, they do come to me, you know, while I'm laying down to rest and my brain doesn't want to stop. That's when the ideas come to me. Yes, I could get a baby wipe to clean this off. I know. Doesn't mean that I will, but I could. I really like these. I'm going to call these patchwork painted papers. Like I said, when I had the idea pop into my head, I had the full page idea, like this covering a whole entire page. But now that we're actually doing it here together, I kind of like that there's some white space and that they're spaced out. Okay, so that's, I've got 2 sheets of that now. That should be good. You're in Nebraska, Cinnamon G? Good morning, Tammy. Hi. I am using just Recollections. I think it's Recollections white paper. You could use absolutely anything. I mean, honestly, this is a little thick. I usually just use 20 weight copy paper, like the cheapest thing I can find for my painted papers. But I don't know. I grabbed this. I love Paintly papers too, Melissa. I truly do. All right, let's do this funky little combination here. This some of these, all of my Arteza or Arteza, I never know which one, are metallic. These are metallic. That's fun. I'm pretty sure they are anyways. Let's squeeze them out and find out. I think they are. Oh my gosh, does this have a thing in it? It does. Okay, yeah, they're definitely metallic. Look at that. That shimmer, so cool. Okay, so we'll do some green, metallic green. Should mix these. Some more pink. Ooh, I like those colors together. And then some yellow mustard color. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to show y'all another way. I'm going to run out of time. The hustle and bustle has already begun in my household. So I'm picking up a little bit of paint here and a little bit of paint here, and I'm just going to drag this across my page and make some lines. This is how I used to always make my painted papers. We'll do a little bit of green and yellow next. I need to find my Stabilo pen. It's not a pen, it's a pencil. Because that's what I would like to do a little mark making with. But I'm not going to be able to find it before we're done here today. Okay, so that's also, if you don't have like a silicone brush, you can just drag a card. This is the silicone brush. You can get these at the Dollar Tree in the makeup section. They're made for putting on facial mask, so that's what it's called. It's like a facial mask silicone brush. And they're awesome for glue. Every since I found those, that's the only thing I want to use with like Mod Podge. Let's just do a crosshatch now. I don't know. I'm just playing, y'all. Just do kind of like a little bit of a crosshatch design. I think this might be a little broad, but that's okay. The one thing about using the card is your paint definitely goes further, and it goes on thin enough that it dries really quickly. Acrylic paint dries really quickly in general. Let's see, this is one of my tag cards. Let's see if we can get a sharp line with it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Bump it up. Pretty sharp. If I load it with more paint. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to get a nice sharp line. Let's put a little green down here. I like the transparency. I think that's really nice. Okay, now let's add a little bit of yellow into the mix. This has got everything. It's got yellow and blue. Okay. All of these you can in the US we can find like the apple barrel at Walmart. We can find these at Walmart. A lot of any of the art stores, not the not the artist art stores. I should say the craft stores like Michael's and Joann's and Hobby Lobby. They all carry these. These, I think Walmart just started carrying, but you get them on their website, the Arteza. And then these also, they're a little harder to find, but Hobby Lobby always has them, or any of those stores. So these are just like 59 cents um, a bottle, or at least they used to be. I mean, they're super inexpensive. They're not, um, they're just craft paint, craft acrylic. So it's not a professional one like Golden or anything like that. All right. We know what that sound means. Let's see. I like this. I like this kind of just lightly crosshatched thing going on here. I think I'll make another one. I'm looking over the only other paper that's dry. This one is already dry that I used this card on because it spreads it so thin. It makes your paint go really long way. Using the brush, you can tell this is still wet. It lays the paint on thicker. Your paint won't last as long. It'll take a little longer to dry, but it's more opaque, you know, just depending. It's really hit and miss. So that one's still drying, and so is the, I think this is the, oh, this is, I don't know which one's first and which one's second, but this is the other one. Okay, I like this one just like it is. I actually don't want to make any changes to this one. I think this is really pretty. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Let's grab this stamp. This stamp just lives on my desk with 4.3 million other things. And I think a good text background stamp like this is just awesome. So let me grab some ink. I'm not going to use the VersaFine. I know the VersaFine would probably give me like a really beautiful, perfect impression, but it also is a pigment ink, which takes longer to dry. We don't have time on our side here, my friends. So we're just going to have to use a dye ink that will dry faster. All right, so I just want to do some stamping this time. Okay. And it may not be perfect, and we're going to be okay with that. Oh, it's pretty good. I smeared it. I mean, obviously this would, I would get a better impression if this was on a block, but again, we're just playing, making painty papers, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we've got some stamping. That's always fun. I also have the desire right now to add some other elements. I'm grabbing from my scraps here. I don't remember what kit this is from. So this is going to be kind of like a collage painty paper. I wanted flowers. I settled for no design. That's okay. We can paint over that. And I cut this and I didn't, or tore it. And I really didn't need to because these are the same. These are 8.5 by 11. These are, oh, these are Sweet Pea Curiosities. These are from when I made those. I think these are from the fan kit when I made my 3-dimensional fan projects. It's like the first Sweet Pea Curiosities design team thing I did. Oh my goodness. Marisa just put out an artist kit that I cannot wait to use. I think I'm going to pick that for my, oh, good. Here's a bottom one. See, so we could put a bottom one down here, and then we could paint the edges. Want to do that? Is it going to be kind of thick? Honestly, well, no, it can still be a page. I was about to say, if it's too thick, it can just be the cover of a notebook. You know, I think people might be less serious about starting making books and journals and notebooks if they call them different things. If I say I'm making a journal, I think that might be intimidating. These are just thoughts I'm having off the top of my head. This is not a planned script or anything that I've really thought about before. But maybe if I say notebook, maybe we take notebooks less seriously than we do journals, and you might be more inclined to give it a try. Just a thought. Less intimidated. Okay. I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I don't have a plan. I just know that that bird's yelling at me, telling me I have to go, you know, do other things. These are my favorite paintbrushes for acrylic and just about anything. I wanted to buy more, and they were sold out at Scrappy Shack yesterday. They still have some of them, but she didn't have the pack that I wanted that has this brush in it. These are the Dina Wakley Media brushes. These are my all-time favorites. I just love them, but anything will do. This is just a cheap one. I don't know. I think I'm gonna kind of just do a little paint here and there. This will be kind of like flowers. Let's not even get caught up in what kind of flower this might look like, because it doesn't, I'm not that kind of artist yet. But we're just going to give the impression that these are flowers. Okay, let's make this more rounded. These flowers can even have sprays. Okay, and then we'll come back in. This is, for me, what happens when I do painted papers. I warm up with something I know and love, like this. And then, you know, I've got the paint out, so I want to use it, and I just start doing whatever. Well, Miss Mary C., good morning. Oh, I just pulled my brush head off. No problem. It's a cheap one. Trudy. Let's see. I like the green and pink together too. Mary, did you know that Creativation is coming to Seattle next year? Isn't that amazing? They're going to be in your neck of the woods. I mean, you know, kinda. I'm making up a leaf pattern. I'm just giving the hint, like your mind will fill in the rest, that these are flowers and leaves. This may be a little too abstract for some of you. I understand. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm playing with really cheap paint, really fast because I gotta go, and with scraps of paper. But I like where this is going. Like, I'm happy with it. I have some yellow, so I'm gonna dot a little bit of yellow in there with, I've got a baby wipe, which is how I'm cleaning my brush. I didn't bring a glass of water in here with me this morning for cleaning brushes. So I'm just gonna dab a little yellow in the center of these faux flowers. Okay. And there it is. Oh, I love it. I love it, you guys. I wish I had time to make another one. What time is it? Ooh, maybe because I have the scraps. I'm so glad I saved those scraps now. What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? I love it. So, yay, let's do another one. Okay, grab a sheet of paper. I've got to do this quickly. This is going to be our last one. We'll just use up, I hate wasting paint. So we'll just use up the paint that's left over there. We're going to stamp. I don't think I have another bottom piece to this scraps of paper, but we'll see. We'll see. I love that I'm getting to use up my scraps. I'm just using a bit of paint. I mean, I really haven't even used that much paint today. I'm getting to use my stamps. How fun. So since I don't have, oh, Paula, I'm just making it up. Oh, thanks, Missy. Since I don't think I have a bottom, I'm gonna grab something else to put down here. I mean, I could just grab another kind of paper. Let's do that. I mean, my brain was saying stencils, more stamps, grab everything. I don't have time for everything. 6:10. Okay, the bird has already sent me a warning. I need to abide. Let's look again at what scraps I have. Now y'all are really gonna want those fan papers. So these are the fan, like, see, this was where the fan was that I cut out and made 3-dimensional. Ooh, I like this one with the birds. So let's do this one. But yeah, I don't have another one for the bottom. It looks like I used it for something else, but that's okay. Let's see. I could use, nope, can't use that one. Can't really use, ooh, I can use this one. Let's do this. Then I don't have to grab another paper, but you could, like, I could just put a regular piece of pattern paper down here, but we're gonna, I think we're gonna go with this because this paper is gonna be folded in half. So this awkwardness that's happening right here, well, for one thing, we can cover it with paint. And this doesn't really, well, maybe that works. I don't really like this moment. Let's go back over here. I'm probably thinking way too much about this. We all get caught in that. Okay, let's just go for it. Yeah, so Sweet Pea Curiosities is on Etsy. And I have a video here on my channel not too long ago. I've joined her design team this year. And I made, whoops, picked up some paint. I made some really cool 3D fan projects for your journals or cards or whatever. Okay, hustling along. Luckily, I already have one lunch made. Just a couple more to go. And breakfast. Oh, but I have leftover pancakes. I made a huge batch of pancakes yesterday. It's nice to make enough for the next day. So, time is on my side today. Art and Soul. Oh, Paula, you're so sweet. They look more like stamp or flowers than stamps. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Oh, nice. Are you going to get to go, Paula? I mean, sorry, Mary, to Art and Soul? That's really cool. I always see things in the back of the Stampington magazines, and I'm like, y'all have a lot of activities up there. I would say if I could move anywhere, I would move to like Seattle or I'm sorry, not Seattle in particular, Washington or Oregon. Let's cover up this awkwardness that's bothering me. Uh, this is going to be a flower that has got a mixture, variegated color. See, we were able to cover that awkwardness. Okay, let's grab, we don't need too many flowers. Let's see, I gotta cover this too. Can you all see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. I need more pink. Just a dab will do. Boop. Okay. Cover up my brand new glue stick. Okay. Just gonna dab in. And you could do like daisies, or this kind of is looking like, what is the cone-shaped flower? I don't know. Okay. Oh, see, I pulled my end off. When that happens, you can kind of squeeze it back on sometimes. Okay. I do like these cheap brushes too, depending on the project, but okay. Let's bring this and spray it this way this time. That little bird's like, which side do I want to pick from? Where's the best worms? Okay, just clean off. Using the same brush for everything. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, you guys. I hope you're feeling like inspired to go make some painted papers. I wish I could just play all day. I saw that Queen and Company had posted, see, this is the center of the flower, and these are like layers. That not, oh, what are they? It's like on the tip of my tongue. I think it starts with a D. Dahlias? Is it dahlias that grow like that? Real thick, like a button head flower? That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, Queen and Company posted something like, would you rather go to a 2-day crop or craft all week? Craft all week, and then I'll just like Zoom with somebody in my craft room. Plus, I have you guys. If I didn't have a channel, I would probably pick the crop, but I've got you guys, so I could just go live and craft all week. That would be my choice. Let's get a little more of this green. What would y'all choose? Oh, and then I saw another Queen and Company one where they were like, what is one food that you just will not eat, or something? I would not eat, and I don't mean to gross anyone out. This is how bad it is. But coagulated pig's blood, it's something that they serve at dim sum. And my husband actually ate it one time. I mean, obviously lots of people eat it because it's a thing, but no, absolutely not. Sorry. Not touching it. I am not a foodie, y'all. I don't eat weird stuff. And I know that's not weird for some people. It's just culturally, you know, I haven't been exposed to it, so it's weird to me. But yeah, that would be something I just wouldn't even try. I have eaten a lot of alligator though. I really like alligator. Let's just add a big droopy leaf right here. I could totally see coming in and adding more to these pages. But for now, I'm not liking this page as much as I liked my other one. I like it. I just don't like it as much. I don't know why. Something is, I think it's the angles. I think it's this. If like this page made sense, right? This is bothering me. So let's just fix it real quick. I know how to fix it, so let's do it. Let's bring some honeys over. Hello, honeys. And let's fix it. I like that she's sitting. She'd be sitting on the edge of that page, taking in the scenery. She's an option. Oh, she's sitting. They could be sitting together. Two sisters just hanging out. They don't look very happy. I like the dolls that come together. I think these are all individuals. Oh, she's happy, and I think she has flowers in her hat. Oh, this girl's on a swing. She could be swinging. Okay. Let's just see. I think if we did something like this, that could make this whole situation better. Or the swinging gal. Just swinging in the trees. I like her. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna run out of time, you guys. I'm already 5 minutes over past my like cutoff time. But my brain says I've got to get this done. Okay. Quick, quick, quick. Black pudding. Oh yeah. There's probably, that is something I could have probably left about 20 things on that list of things I will not eat. I mean, I think black pudding must be pretty good, but it's just the thought of what it's made of that I'm too squeamish for. Oh, that's just perfect for her. This is just a scrap from making 5x7 cards. Keep doing that. I just want to make a little wooden plank here real quick. Don't mind me. I know, it's fancy. It's so fancy. Black pudding, yeah. And one more brown, because why not? Come in, make it a little more wooden. Okay. Guys, we got a new timekeeping system at work, and I don't like it. Ooh, yeah, okay, she has a swing now to sit on. She's just here to distract everyone. See, she's so distracting that I think this is going to make this page so much better. She needs something to hold on to. I've got this random piece of embroidery floss attached to a needle. Sorry, it just jumped right out at me. And I'm in a hurry. So, yeah, we can give her embroidery floss. I like how it just serendipitously goes with these. There we go. She can just be swinging from that. Okay, we've got it. Glue. That's the where is my glue? Dahlias, zinnias, yeah, that's the ones. Oh, I just love all of them. There's really not a flower that blooms that I don't like. I love dandelions. And I actually drink dandelion tea. It's really good for you. Okay, she has a seat. I am not really going to glue her down too much, I don't think, because I think I want to come in later. I can't possibly do it now. And I'm just going to glue a little dab. That little dab will be enough, but I'm just going to kind of I'm going to make sure she's angled so that she really looks like she's swinging and not just sitting on our page. Okay. But I think I'll come in later and add more flowers behind her. I can't do it right now. I'm already pushing the limit here. I'm going to attach this to her. Hold on for dear life. Okay. Well, this turned into collage. I wasn't really feeling today's prompt from the Artful Memories Challenge. I don't know. I mean, it was cool and all. I just didn't want to make it. So that's when I was like, well, good. I want to make painted papers. And I've been telling y'all we're going to make painted papers. We're going to make more and more painted papers because 5 sheets is not going to get me very far down the road. But I hope you enjoyed this little session and playtime, because that's really what it is. Just a little playtime. That fixed that page, don't y'all think? Do you agree? You don't have to agree. We can have a different opinion. But for me, that fixed this page. Which means I have to run, y'all. I'm very late. I'm late. I love you guys. I hope you have a super awesome day. So we've got this one and this one. I love this one. We've got these. I feel like this one's finished. This one's unfinished. And these are unfinished. And these are still, okay, these are dry now. What I want to do, this one's still wet because it's got gloopiness, but what I want to do with these is come in and fill in with like doodling and pens and watercolor. Because we used acrylic, we can come in now and watercolor all of the stuff. So if you have cheap paint and cheap paper, I encourage you to play and have some fun. If you have expensive paint and cheap paper, play and have some fun. If you have expensive paper and cheap paint, whatever you've got, play and have some fun. And if you don't, next time you're at Walmart, pick some up. It's fun, I promise. Pick up cheap brushes. That's all I used today was like this mega cheap brush, like a kid's brush. And I used this, was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree, this silicone brush. They clean up so easy. And scraps of paper, just whatever. Just have some fun, you guys. I love y'all so much. I gotta go. Bye, everyone.